Hey guys, today we will be talking about multiplying and dividing rational expressions. And we're just going to go via example. So starting with example 1, we're going to have x plus 3 divided by, or over 4, we'll just say it that way, times 3 times x minus 6 over 3 times x plus 3. So one thing you can do is you could just multiply them and write them over 1 numerator. So you'll have 3 times x plus 3 times x minus 6 all over 12 times x plus 3. And then just simplify from there. So we know x plus 3 will cancel with x plus 3. And 3 over 12 reduces. So our final answer will be x minus 6 over 4. You don't have to multiply them together. In fact, I personally do not. You can leave them separated and just see what's going to cancel out. So what I mean, actually, I'm going to go down. Example 2. 2 over v squared minus 12v plus 27 times v minus 9 times v minus 3 over 3. So for this one we can't really simplify just yet. We need to factor the denominator of our left expression. So 2 over, this factors to be v minus 9 times v minus 3. So when I said earlier, I meant, you're going to just like combine these so they're all over one fraction, so you can just cancel. Say these are going to simplify to be 1, and these will simplify to be 1. So then I am just left with 2/3. That's my final answer. Alright, why don't you do example 3 with your groups. So example 3. Negative x squared minus 7x plus 8 over x plus 8 times x plus 5 over x 9x. Let's change it to 9x minus 9. So negative x squared minus 7x plus 8 over x plus 8 times x plus 5 over 9x minus 9. So pause the video and do this with your groups. So the first thing you need to do is factor out this negative. So it makes this positive x squared plus 7x minus 8. And then we can factor 9 out here, and we're left with x minus 9. And then we can factor our quadratic a little bit more to x plus 8 times x minus 1 all over x plus 8 times x plus 5 over 9 times x minus, oh, that was supposed to be a 1. I don't know why I said 9. Oops. Okay, so now x minus 1s will cancel, x plus 8s will cancel, and my final answer should be negative 1 times x plus 5 all over 9. Alright, let's do a division problem. So we should be on example 4. 2b squared minus 12b divided by b plus 5, and then that whole rational expression divided by b minus 6 over b plus 5. So if you remember how to divide fractions from, I don't remember when you learned this, elementary or middle school, you need to flip and divide your second expression, or ratio, whatever. So first, we can also factor at the same time. So the numerator, we can factor out a 2b, and we're left with b minus 6 over b plus 5. And then we need to change this multiplication and flip our ratio. So we have b plus 5 over b minus 6, and that works out well. Our b plus 5s will cancel, our b minus 6s will cancel, and our final answer is just 2b. Alright, example 5. Alright, you pause this one and try to do it with your groups. 1 over 5 p squared divided by 9p minus 36 over 5p cubed minus 35p squared. Pause the video, try it with your groups. So first fraction will stay as is. Second, we need to flip, and I'm going to factor it at the same time. So the denominator, we can factor out a 5p squared, which is now in the numerator. We're left with p minus 7. And then what once was our numerator, we can factor out a 9, and we're left with p minus 4. And then our p squareds will cancel, and our 5s will cancel, and so we are left with p minus 7 over 9 times p minus 4. Alright, one more example, just to really make sure we got it. V squared plus v minus 56 over v squared minus 2v minus 80 divided by 1 over v minus 10. So first fraction we can factor v minus 7 times v plus 8. Denominator, what, v minus 10 times v plus 8. And then we need to flip and multiply by our second ratio, which if you want you can put it over 1, or you could just leave it in the numerator. You might want to put it over 1 if you're prone to mistakes. So our v minus 10s will cancel, our v plus 8s will cancel, and we are simply left with v minus 7. So your homework has a lot of practice in it tonight. I really recommend practicing a lot of the problems. You should have a lot of homework time right now, so please use your time wisely and make sure you feel really good about multiplying rational expressions.